And Secretary Fox, let me just pick up on the remarks that Senator Moran made with regard to roads and bridges,
yes,
to the critical need for addressing these infrastructure deficiencies. And I'm also interested in working with you to make Grow America a program that we can all be proud of. Let me just say, it's my understanding that later this morning, more than 250 Chamber of Commerce executives will send to Congress a letter requesting action, number one, to fund the nation's transportation system, and secondly, to empower local communities. I know as a former mayor, you were very interested in empowering local communities with more authority over both federal funding and decision making. And let me say that Senator Booker has had to leave, but last year I was pleased to co-author with Senator Booker the Innovation in Surface Transportation Act, known as Wicker-Booker, to provide local governments of all sizes access and opportunity to participate in the federal transportation program. I can tell you, Mr. Secretary, that when county governments come to see me, when city officials come to see me, they are excited about this concept of a program to dedicate a portion of federal fundings, that formula money that goes to states, a portion of that to create a small pool of competitive grant funds to be awarded on a merit basis, available to mayors, county officials, and local leaders. These Chamber of Commerce executives who will release this letter today, they represent all 50 states, both large and small communities throughout this country. So I would say to you, and I would say to the members of this committee, that I certainly hope you'll work with us. I think I think the inclusion of this Innovation in Surface Transportation Act as an amendment to the Grow America concept will enhance the chances for enactment of this. It will cause a great deal of support at the local grassroots level for a program that could actually get some money there to address the needs such as the one that that Senator Moran was discussing. So do you have any comment about the Wicker-Booker proposal or something like it to dedicate a small portion of funds for local governments?
It sounds very similar to a provision in the Grow America Act to provide more funding at the local level, and it's something that I think we should absolutely take a close look at, and I hope Congress will seriously consider it. I would say that I think a critical component of it is raising the growth levels in the investment we're making in the overall system, because otherwise, if it becomes a food fight between the states and the local governments, I think it becomes a win-lose situation as opposed to a win-win, which it should be.
I have to say that I agree with you on that. We have an infrastructure problem in this country, Mr. Secretary, and everybody in this room knows it. And it's going to take a larger pot of money to address those needs. So I hope to work with you on that, and I hope we'll all fess up in Congress as adults that if you're going to build some infrastructure, you got to pay for it. You got to find a legitimate way to do so. Let me just ask you briefly if you can tell us how we're coming on tire safety as part of the 2007 Energy Independence and Security Act. The department was to finalize a rule 2 years from now, 2017, to establish tire fuel efficiency consumer information. Are you familiar with this requirement, and can you tell the committee how we're doing on a timeline for action to complete this rulemaking?
Yes, I am familiar with it, Senator, and we do have it in our plan of work, and our goal is to get it accomplished by the year 2017.
Thank you very much. So we're on time on that. Let me just say this, Secretary Pritzker. I appreciate everything you've said about Trade Promotion Authority and the importance of trade agreements to create jobs in America and to expand our exports. I have to say this, though. There is a feeling among many people in this city that that actually the administration is not speaking with one clear voice on this. We frankly hear determination and resolve from some parts of the administration. And we get signals from other parts of the administration that so many things need to be added that are absolutely unrealistic and cannot be passed by this Congress, that there are people who doubt the administration's seriousness of getting something done in this current term of Congress. Now, I'm willing to wait till 2017 if we have to get TPA done right. But I would hope that a strong signal can be sent from this Obama administration that indeed we are serious about getting something done that actually works, and that the president's going to put the full force of his administration behind this, with members of his party actually get it done. I just toss that out for your information.
Senator, I can assure you that the administration is unambiguously committed to trade promotion authority and getting this done in this administration. We have a full court press on in this administration, time, energy, and it starts at the top. So we're happy to address any kind of confusion or appearance of lack of speaking with one voice, because we do speak with one voice. Thank you.
I hope it works out that way. Thank you, ma'am.